Hi, this is Mike from the Military Traveler, and we've now been on the road full time in our RV for 2 months, and so I thought I'd just give a little bit of a breakdown of the expenses that we have while we're traveling. Now, obviously, it's going to differ from person to person as far as how much they spend while you're on the road, but this is for us, and it's for 4 adults. We travel together as 2 couples and also 5 dogs, so we have dog expenses, and we probably have double the amount of food and entertainment and restaurants, etc. So take that into mind when I read off the numbers also. So our biggest expense right now, of course, is camping fees. So that varies a lot between the types of places that we stay and for how long we stay as to whether or not we get discounts, etc. I get a lot of military discounts, KOA discounts, Good Sam, etc. And those really help out in the long run. But the last 2 months, that's where we've spent the majority of the money that we've spent. And this month, for the month of December, it's been $1,500, which when you consider roughly 31 days in a month, then $1,500 would be about $50 a night. We're at a location right now that's only $15 a night, and it's a great location, so you could do that one all day long and not have a problem and only be about $450. Or you can stay at some of the places that we've stayed that had a lot of amenities, some of the KOA camps that we've stayed at that had golf courses, swimming pools, and things that make it a nicer stay. Where we're staying right now doesn't have any amenities, so other than having the hookups that we need to stay here for 5 nights, it's a nice area, very nice looking. There's snow on the mountains in the distance. The trees are nice, etc. But it's just that there's no additional amenities like swimming pools, golf, putt-putt golf, whatever the case may be. So $1,500 I don't think is very bad. The other thing that we have really high is groceries, which, like I said, that's for 4 people, which since we're cooking most of the time, groceries is going to be a lot of what we spend. And when I say groceries, I mean everything, whether it's beer and wine, chips, sodas, anything. I put that down as groceries. And we've done $1,100 worth of groceries in the month of December, which, once again, when you consider overall the price for 4 people, it's really not that bad. The big one for us this month that really went up was entertainment, because we did a thing called the Skunk Train over in Fort Bragg, California, and it was an expensive entertainment. It was like $500 for all 4 of us and the 5 dogs to do, but it was a once-in-a-lifetime thing. It was very unique, so we didn't think it was that bad, and for the most part, we don't have any other entertainment because we're not going out to movies, we're not going out to sporting events, etc. right now, so it's really not an issue. That was more of just a kind of a one-time thing, and so it was well justified. One of the other expensive items, of course, would be fuel, because we have 2 vehicles. We have a diesel truck, which pulls the 5th wheel, and of course diesel out here in California is very expensive right now. I've paid as high as, I think, $5.40 a gallon. And then we have a second car that has 1 couple and 5 of the dogs in it, and that vehicle also is paying a lot right now for unleaded in the state of California. So that one for this month was $828, which that's a lot of fuel, but it's down from the previous month. Previous month we drove further and didn't stay as long. Last month we spent $1,300 in fuel, so we did come down a lot. And the longer we stay in one location, of course, brings the cost of fuel down also. One area that we've gone down in is restaurants. We haven't eaten out nearly as much as we did in the previous month. This month we spent $639 in restaurants. Once again, that includes any kind of drinks, desserts, etc. that you may have while you're at the restaurant. So over a course of 30 days, you're looking at about $20 a day. The problem is when you do go out and you have the drinks and the tips and everything else, for 4 people, it is usually quite a bit. The previous month, we'd spend $1,100 on restaurants, so we're happy to bring down that total and eat more at home. Plus, it's been kind of cold, rainy, etc. We don't want to go out. We don't want to take the dogs out to restaurants, and so that's one that we've done very well at. overall, we've spent quite a bit this month. It was month of December, so you expect it to be a little bit higher. There's also a lot of cost in maintenance, doing little repairs to the RV, a leak here or two, or just something that needed repaired, and sometimes you need tools for that, so that included purchase of tools. So overall, though, we're down $800 from the previous month, so that was a good news also. And we're looking forward to, as we leave California and things getting a little bit cheaper, we're looking at longer stays, we're looking at cheaper fuel. And so I think that the cost is going to go down considerably. We're not always going to be staying at an expensive KOA camp or RV resort. We'll be staying at some places along the line with state parks, and especially Corps of Engineers looks very good. That's what we're at right now, and like I said, it's $15 a night, so that's always a good thing. So we hope to, as we continue along, bring down the cost, and we'll see. So check us out next month, see what the cost of the month was for the month of January, see if we did a good job or not. If you like, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be putting a lot of links in the description, so check those out, like the Skunk Train and some of the places that we've stayed in the past, some of the RV parks. Check them out, subscribe, follow along, like, comment, etc. Thank you very much.